All right, welcome back to the channel, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to figure out before I started this video, should I go with these, the clear Jones, or should I go with the hater blockers? Let me see. Let's try it out. Let's see which one look better. Got the hater blockers. Hater block. Look at it. Hold up. Keep the camera still. Let me show y'all. Got the Swarovski crystals. Come on, man. This don't play with me. These are Swarovski. You hear me? Alright. But then you got the cool man glasses on. And I think I'm gonna go with these. What y'all think? Tell me in the comments. But yeah, I like these. We're gonna go with these for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there is a lot of haters, and to wear the hater blockers makes sense, but we're gonna go with the clear Smart Man Jones with the, you know what I mean? The shine, the diamonds. You hear me? But anyway, let's get back into it, man. It's good to have y'all back here. It's Dre. We coming back for another story time. Y'all know I like to tell stories, right? I'm not really a great storyteller, but I think I'm entertaining enough, and I think my stories have enough entertainment value to tell them, right? So we're gonna go back to when I was a teenager, right? Probably like a preteen. We're gonna talk about this time when, oh my gosh, something happened that never happened before in my life. And I mean, this was like a fight or flight survival situation. So boom, I'm like 12, 13 years old at the time. I'm living at home with my mother, my sister, right? My mom goes to work. My mama at the time worked 2 jobs. She was a real, hustler. What can I say? We from DC, so we know. But she worked 2 jobs at the time. So she was out early in the morning about to go work her job, right? Her first job. So she gets up early. Boom. She out the door probably 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Me and my sister, we still in the bed sleep. Getting some good Z's. I'm talking about, you know how them Z's be when you young and yeah, you ain't got nothing to do. School is out. Oh yeah, you getting in, you sleeping in. You know what I'm saying? You sleeping in. So I'm sleeping in, getting good Z's, right? Next thing you know, I hear banging. Cause my room, my bed is here. I'm in my own room. Like, we got our own room at this time. We moved on up. We in a 3-bedroom right there on I Street, Northeast Washington, D.C. So I'm laying in the bed, chilling, sleep, really not chilling. I'm sleep. But what woke me up or alerted me out of my sleep was a banging sound. The window was right behind my bed, right? So I'm hearing banging, but it's not coming from my window. It's coming from out back. It sounds like just out back. There's an alley out back of my house. We live on the side of an alley, and then in the back you have a parking lot, and then there's some more buildings across from us, some apartment buildings and things like that. So I'm hearing banging like bing, 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 right? I'm like, dang, it's loud banging. Like, what's going on? They trying to wake me up. It's too early in the morning for this. And they always on construction in the back. Like I said, it's a parking lot, alley. It's always construction going on back there. So I don't think nothing of it. I'm like, man, these construction workers is loud. Usually in the morning time in the city, you going to hear lawnmowers, you going to hear construction, you going to hear cars, you going to hear whatever. You going to hear ambulance, you going to hear something. You in the city, you going to hear noise. It's noisy. You see what I'm saying? But this morning, it was a very loud bang just coming from right there behind me. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? But anyway, like I said, I thought it was construction workers in the back just banging their tools, whatever. I go back to sleep. Few minutes later, we had a cat at the time. My cat came upstairs. Few minutes later. And let me tell y'all, my cat came. He gets on my chest while I'm sleeping. He just, he just bothering me early in the morning. First of all, these people is outside banging. I'm trying to stay in bed till at least about 1, 2 o'clock. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not supposed to be waking up right now. I think it's it ain't no school. I'm supposed to still be asleep. So my cat just trying to wake me up for some reason. I'm like, you hungry? What you want? You hungry? You got doodle? You got a litter box over there? Go hit the litter box. So I'm brushing him off like, get up out of here, Shawty, get up out of here. So he runs back. Guess how he runs out the room? I'm still hearing some banging now. Bing, bing, bing. You know what I mean? Cat comes back, tapping me again like, yo, you need to wake up. So I took it seriously. So I was like, oh, he feel like I need to wake up. What's up? Let me get up out of bed. What do you want? My sister still asleep. Why you ain't bothering her? Oh, of course. Her door is closed. My cat cannot get into her door. My door was open. I guess mine was cracked. He was able to get in my door. So I get up, sleepy eyed. You know what I'm saying? You know how I go. Boogers hang out my eyes. You got the boogers out. Eat those. You know what I'm saying? Eye boogers out. Eat those. That's what I used to do when I was young. I used to eat my eye boogers. I don't know why, but I just used to eat it. It's salty. I'm just playing, y'all. Stop. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't believe that. Don't believe everything that you hear. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Let's get back to the story. So I'm walking out the room and I'm about to go downstairs to see. Maybe I just got to feed this little rugrat of a cat. As I get down the stairs, halfway down the stairs, I'm going. All I hear is glass break. A big shatter. Glass break. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? Hey, shawty. Look, I peep down the steps. I look down. Bruh, the back window downstairs by the back door was broken. Somebody broke through the glass. And let me tell y'all, this was a magnificent home invasion attempt. Because if you know anything about Washington, D.C., we live in the hood. A lot of houses in the city got burglar bars on their windows. We had burglar bars on our windows. Every single window was burglar proof. Bars, I mean metal, iron bars on the window. So whole time when I was sleeping hearing all that banging, what it really was somebody was out there getting at them bars, trying to get them bars off the window. And they got them off the window. Because when I get downstairs, when I start walking downstairs, I hear psh, window break. I'm like, and it's a curtain on the window too. So I couldn't see out the window. Like the curtain is down, but I heard the glass break. Let me tell y'all, I ain't no shame in my game. I said, Elena, call the police. I yelled to the top of my lungs like Elena in there sleep. My sister in there sleep. I said, call the police. And I ran back upstairs. I found me a knife that we used to keep upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that might have been a knife. I ain't gonna. You know what? I shouldn't have said it, but now I gotta say it. My mom used to keep a knife under her pillow. I don't know why. It's just this is some gangster stuff. For situations like this, I guess she's a gangster. Who keeps a knife under their pillow? Ain't you scared that joint might poke you while you sleep? But that's how you know she a gangster. She used to it, having a knife in the pillow. Who knows where else she kept a knife at? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I go get a knife. And I got this big butcher knife. And I'm like, what can I use? Oh, boom. Goes in the bathroom and grabs the Raid roach spray. Now I'm equipped. Now I'm armed and I'm ready to go. So I alerted my sister. Boom. We need to call the police. I run back downstairs. You know, I ain't run too fast. I'm still hesitant. I don't know if he in the house yet. All I know is the window broke. So I go downstairs creeping. I got the knife in one hand, the roach spray in the other hand. Because my plan, I'm spraying this Negro in the eyes, and he about to get all face stabs. He about to get it. I never, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a violent person. Never killed nobody. Never hurt nobody in my life. For real. I had a couple fights up until then, 13 years old. But I was about to catch a body this morning, Slim. I'm ready to catch a body, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I would have had to get that joint teardropped, tatted on me. But thank the Lord I didn't have to do that, right? So I get down there. And I'm looking down the steps. You know, I get down to the bottom and I'm looking, examining the situation to see if anybody here. I'm listening to see if I hear footsteps. I don't hear nothing. So I get a little bit more comfortable. I go downstairs a little bit more, creeping. I'm like, where you at? I know nigga done came in. I'm about to crush him. I look around and nobody in the house. I check the living room, the kitchen, the downstairs bathroom. Ain't nobody here. So who broke my window? What the world? So boom, first thing I do, I run outside now. I mean, the next thing I do is I run outside. Front door, I run outside, run around the corner. I mean, run around the alley. Like I said, we next to an alley, so I go outside, boom, run through the alley to go around back to see what's happening. I get around back, and there's nobody there. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody there. I'm like, this is real strange. This is real weird. Um, Police end up coming, right? Because they was on their way. We called the police. Police end up coming. Um, in my mind, this is basically what I think and perceive to have happened. Is that the guy, whoever was trying to break in our house at the time, he was getting in there. He heard me say, "Call the police." He heard me yell that. And I think that scared him off. I think he wasn't ready for no police action. He didn't think that nobody was in the house. Like I said, my mother leaves out the house early. He probably was scouting and scoping the house early in the morning. And once he saw my mother leave and drive off, he probably thought the house was empty. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he knew that we were in there. And, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I think once I said call the police and alerted for the police, he heard that. Because I screamed that to the top of my lungs. Like, I'm not playing. Call the police! You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't got no problem. We gonna call the police on you. Yeah, man. You going to jail, big man. You going to the big house. Coming up in this little house. You going straight to the big house. We ain't playing that. We ain't tolerating that. It's either you get this roach spray and this knife, or you get them handcuffs, or you might get both. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't get that far. Because he got out of there. He ran. He skittle-daddle. You know how the feet sound when the cartoons run across? That's probably what he did. You know what I mean? So he got out of there. So I went around back. I ain't see nobody. Now, one thing about this situation, like I said, there's some apartments across the street from my house. Like in the back, you got the alley. It's a parking lot directly behind our house. And that parking lot is a parking lot to some apartment buildings that sit on the other side of the block. Now, these apartment buildings have steps on the back. When I go out there and I'm looking for the intruder, it's nobody. I mean, it's quiet outside now. It's like, well, how the heck he get away this fast? Like, the nigga, who is this? Usain Bolt then came and tried to break, and he got out of there like that? Do he got Sonic the Hedgehog shoes? I don't know. He got out of there fast. So, as I'm looking, I'm examining. I look up by them apartments on them steps, and I see somebody. And this person I know. This is a person that lives in the neighborhood that I know pretty well, or I've encountered. You know what I'm saying? And I see him up there on the top of the steps just looking. In my mind, it was you. There's nobody else back here. I know. Come on now. Whoever was breaking in, they don't run that fast to clear a whole alley, get out of there. But before I get out, it ain't take me too long to go from call the police to go back out and check. He was gone. So it was just weird to me that this dude, I'm not gonna say his name. I mean, he's passed away recently, in recent years. The guy who I'm talking about, who was sitting up at the top of them steps. He was a young dude, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, a menace in the hood. One of them type of guys, rob everybody. You know what I mean? Like, he was one of them type of guys. Real black dude. You know what I mean? Like, some people say I'm light skinned, I'm brown skinned, but he was black. He was like that hat. But I was looking up and I was like, damn, Slim, it was you? But I ain't had no proof. I ain't had no evidence. We ain't had no cameras in our house. I mean, he was just sitting up there. For all I know, he could have just walked outside and just was chilling. Or he could have just been up there waiting for me to come outside to see, okay. You know, so I really think it was him who did the play, because he was that type of guy anyway. He was just a grimy, cruddy dude. Laugh in your face. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, trying to rob you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them in the city. It's a lot of them in D.C. You can't trust too many people. So that's my story about how a house got broke into. It was very, very, I would say, adrenaline filled, right? I mean, because Yeah, it was a little scary, but at the same time, I felt like I was prepared. I felt like God woke me up at the right time. I had the right set of weapons. In my mind, this is gonna go one way. You- Whoever this is, if you ain't got no gun, I mean, we just about to be in here fighting, but I'm gonna stab you and I'm gonna spray you with this road spray. I'm pretty sure being sprayed in the face with road spray is not fun, and that's what he was gonna get. A can full of Raid to his eyes, straight in his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and a butcher knife. So good thing he got up out of there. Didn't have to hurt nobody. Nobody got hurt. Me, my sister, nothing. Police came. They didn't find anybody or anything like that. Like, I didn't say nothing about the dude sitting up at the top of the steps. I ain't no snitch. You know what I'm saying? Even though I felt like he was the one, I'm not gonna say, hey man, I think he was the one, right? Cause I was told not to snitch. But I will tell you this, like in my mind, I was prepared for the next time. You come back up in here, shawty, it's going down. It's going down. You ain't gonna catch me loafing like that again. We gonna catch me loafing. But anyway, that's the story. Um, yeah, we never had a problem like that again. And thank God for our cat. Our cat pretty much saved our lives by waking me up out that bed. So anyway, that's the story. That's all I got for tonight. It's Dre, aka the one and only Bravo. Holla at your boy. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment on this video, and follow, man. Like, give me some subscribers, give me some likes, dog. I need it, shawty. I need it. This all I got. All I got is YouTube, and I only got 22 subscribers, so I'm not in good shape for real. I need some more followers. It's on you. Peace.